Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well today. So it has been 1 week since I came out with the video regarding Kingston Logistics Center and the new container homes that they have launched. I think it's about 6 different types of container homes that they now have on the market. And I called them yesterday. They said that the response have been great, fantastic. A lot of people are calling, a lot of people are coming in. So there's a lot of traffic, right? And people are very excited and they want to own their own home. They are tired of living with people, tired of living with family and friends, tired of renting, and they want something to call their own. So this is exciting news, right? When I spoke to them, I had some questions, and some of those questions were from some of my viewers who had questions, and I did not know the answers to those questions. I also had some questions as well, and we're going to get into that later. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you for the support. It is appreciated, and I think I'm going to be commenting more on videos regarding homes because I've done a couple of home videos. If you go back and watch my channel, I've done a few, and I'll be doing more. Maybe 40-50% of my content is going to be regarding homes. I am a chartered insurance professional. I've insured thousands of homes over a 20-year period, right? I've also insured motorcycles, motor vehicles, very comfortable speaking about homes, passionate about it as well. If you look at some of my videos that I did last year, I'm speaking about home affordability and exploring other building materials, right? Vinyl siding, aluminum siding, and within vinyl and aluminum siding, there are many types of vinyl and there's many types of aluminum siding, right? And there's other materials that we can explore as well. On one of my videos, I did point out that there is a company in Jamaica that is providing a lower cost option than blocks, prefab material, and you will use it for the walls of the home, and you get it reinforced with concrete. So you pour the concrete and get that reinforcement. So that is another option. Anything that a lot of labor is not involved is good, right? Because that means you're cutting down on the cost. So even though we are now exploring retrofitting these containers into homes, I cannot stress enough that this is not for you to run out and purchase a container and then get it transported to your property or your land, and then you put in a few windows, a door, and then you start living in it. You have to abide by the building codes. You have to hire a professional and get it retrofitted properly, especially if you don't have any background in construction. There's much more that goes into it. You know that you're going to have naysayers. 95% of people, I think they're on board with this because they're tired of living with family members, tired of living with friends, tired of renting, just tired of putting up with these landlords. Some landlords are good landlords, right? I'm not saying that all landlords are like that, but you have some that they don't fix anywhere. They leave all the expenses on you. They don't do any type of maintenance. You have to call them about the same issue like 10-15 times before they respond. Sometimes they will and sometimes they won't. And they will tell you, if you don't want to live with it like this, please find somewhere else to go. I can get my place rented with someone else. And because they know that there's a crisis, that's why they play that game, right? Because they know that you don't have a lot of options out there. But this is going to change the game. Owning and not renting. We're going to have landlords now having to comply with whatever the rent board is saying or comply with the tenant's request. And most of the times, these are very valid requests for things to be fixed. That's the number one issue, right? And of course, the high price of rent again, that will come down when you have more people owning homes. We're going to try to stay on the positive side. Sometimes no matter what you say or what plan you come up with, if you go and tell your neighbor or your friend do you know what's going to happen? They're going to come up with some negativity most of the time. That's what will happen. That's why people don't speak their plans. Whoever can afford it, you stick to your block and your steel. If you're able to go into hardware and order millions of dollars of materials and products and build your home or renovate your home, that's nice. But a lot of people on the lower scale, they're not able to afford it. And this is what this is about: providing more homes for people who cannot afford it and people who are just starting out, especially for those who are just starting out, first home and all of that. Because you have to creep before you can walk, right? And so many people can tell you the first time they went into a home what it felt like, right? I'll just give you a few examples to make it quick. I heard Minister Marion Hall saying that the first time she went to her own home, it was very overwhelming because she has been through all types of things and they never had a home for themselves. It was a very overwhelming experience to walk into that home and know that it's yours. Rita Marley, when I read her autobiography, she stood at her doorway literally for hours soaking it in because she said she couldn't believe that she now owns a home. And many, many more people, if you listen to their story, they can tell you the first time they walk into their home what it felt like. So the main thing is to provide comfortable and safe shelter for people because they're using just about anything to make a home, right? And this one particular lady, she was living in a bathroom with her kids. So we have to explore lower cost options. Jamaica is a bit behind because people in other countries, not just North America, they're using other products to make home. Our minds are not open to other products and other materials, right? If they weren't approved, they could not use them. I did the video showcasing the new container homes that will be launched by Kingston Logistics Center. It's very, very busy down there. There's a lot of calls coming in and, the response has been tremendous. So people are interested in these container homes and of course they are seeking to purchase them. I had some questions on part one. Some of my viewers, hopefully they're subscribers by now, they were asking some questions with the first video. I made some contact and I got some more information for you. We're going to go through what I've learned, right? Because I did have a few questions there and I wanted to bring that information to you. We're going to go through this, point by point to address some of the questions. And also on top of addressing the questions, there were things there that I did not know and I wanted to find out as well. So first thing we're going to do is to look at the down payment. It's 50% that is required. And then before delivery, you'll pay the balance of what was due. Transportation fee is going to be required because they will take the unit to the location where you want the unit to be installed. And there is a fee for transportation, but it's not set. Of course, it depends on where you are going, right? So the next thing, I had a question about would the unit be owned by you and the land that it sits on and all of that. So this is being geared specifically to buyers who have lots or land where you can install the unit. So for those who don't have land, then it would be probably a traditional home, right? So you have to have a location and they would take the unit to that location. Even before you go to purchase the unit, you should consult with a construction personnel, right? So when I spoke to the contact person at KLC, she told me that, you'd have to get a mason to dig the foundation because you're going to need to do your own foundation and also the sewage. Now, there are options here. National Water Commission can come in to dig that sewage for you. you're going to be digging your foundation with the mason or the contractor that you have employed, right? That person will be doing the foundation for you, right? And that's a separate cost, of course, on you, right? And the National Water Commission could do the sewage for you. So that's an option, right? So you can be hooked up to the sewage of the National Water Commission. They will come in and do that for you. Of course, there probably would be a charge, most likely, right? And there are certain specifications according to how big the unit is, right? So we won't get into the specifications of the sewage and foundation and all of that. Next thing we're going to address is the bathrooms. So the units come standard. Most of them comes with one bathroom and one kitchen. So there is one 3-bedroom unit that comes with a second bathroom. So you'd have to do some homework as to which one of the units comes with the second bathroom. There are a couple of options there, right? In terms of water, how you're going to get water into the unit. So we spoke about the National Water Commission. So if it's in an area where they can pipe the water in, then that's good. If not, then you can choose to get a tank system where the rainwater is harvested, right? And you can get that piped in to your home. Want, the black water drums, the water tanks. If you want to do that too, that's another option. So I guess that's another fee to build a tank, right? And provide your own catchment system. NWC water system or not, a lot of people have that backup tank in case the water goes. Decor. So you can all agree that they did such a fantastic job with the decor. Kingston Logistics would be able to do that for you for, of course, an extra fee, right? They're the go-to person. Or once you're settled in, everything is up and running, then you can do your own decor. That's an option too. But in case you can't do it or you want a professional touch, then you can let KLC, of course, do it for you, or you can hire someone to do it. That's an option as well. Next thing, solar panels and air conditioning. The units do not come with air conditioning and solar panels standard. It's also an upgrade. I tried to get a specific price and I was not able to, because it all depends on how many of the air conditioning units you're going to want, because you may want the bedroom to have the AC, or you may want the living room and the bedroom to have the air conditioning, right? And how big you want the air conditioning units as well. Same thing for the solar panels. It's not a standard feature, it's an upgrade. And I was not able to get a price on this. It depends on how many solar panels you're going to need. So the next thing is rooftop patio. Only comes with the 20-foot container unit, that 1-bedroom 20-foot container unit. So the other units, they come with their regular patio, accommodate up to 20 persons. Say you're keeping a little get together, a little party or dinner party, you can have up to 20 people on that patio. So it must be a big patio. It's a good look because they're busy and people are interested. So this is a very good look.